common share capital which not acquired by REC means 100% belongs to NCI. Konsep dia sama, step involved sama. Okay, so we need to extract as much as information yang ada dalam passage. Okay, when the retained earnings, mana on DOA, so DOA dia on 1st January 2017 had a debit balance. Apa maksud dia kelas? Apa maksud debit balance? Profit ke loss?
Loss.
So loss 3 million because debit balance. Kalau profit, it should be always credit. Okay, on that date, bila tu on that date tu? On 1st January 2017, which is on DOA. The fair value of plant was revalued at 5 million more than its carrying value of 37.5 million. The plant has 4 years remaining useful life. Why did not adjust the financial statement to reflect the new value? Okay, so from your understanding, so that passage indicate plant under value or over value, and by how much? Anyone?
Overvalue by 5 million.
Overvalue? Overvalue? Are you sure overvalue? Are you sure overvalue?
Undervalue.
Figure apa yang more tu? Fair value kan? Fair value more than carrying value. If fair value more than carrying value, maksud carrying value kita rendah. Okay, so under value. Okay, so dia mention kat sini was revalued at 5 million more than its carrying value. So this is 5 million. Okay, plant undervalued 5 million. Okay, apa nak debit, apa nak credit kelas? Habis dia journal entry?
RP, credit accumulated depreciation.
Debit?
RP.
Kenapa debit RP?
Oh, debit.
This is revaluation. Revaluation. This is at DOA. Nilainya 5 million. Debit?
Debit asset, credit ARR.
Debit PPE lah. Okay. Sorry. Debit PPE 5 million. Okay. So kreditkan ARR 5 million. Betul kelas? Betul?
Betul.
Okay. Since the asset is under value, so depreciation will be under provided. So depreciation under provided, kita akan tambahlah depreciation dia kan. So kita kreditkan accumulated depreciation. Okay, kita debitkan retain profit. Siapa punya? Siapa punya asset? Who is the owner of this plant? Who is the owner?
What?
Okay. So what will be the total class? 5. Berapa? 5 bahagi divided by 4 years. Betul? Betul?
Oh,
How many years? Acquisition period?
3 years.
Times 3. Dapat berapa kelas?
3.75.
3.75.
75.
3.75 for 3 years. Betul?
Yes.
75. Okay. So, tadi saya kata konsep ni 2 plus 1. So, kita asingkan terus. Alright, depreciation prior year Divide by 4 times 2. Berapa?
2.5.
2.5. Okay. Next, depreciation current year. Current year maknanya 5.4 times 1. Okay, sebab kita 3 years acquisition, 2 plus 1. So we get here 1.25. Betul? Okay, boleh kelas? Kenapa saya asingkan macam ni kelas? Ni buat cantik-cantik lah, you nanti buat congak-congak je. Okay, alright, so depreciation prior year. So this one will be affected dalam CSOCIE. Alright, SOCIE. SOCIE. This one will affected dalam SOPL. Bila prepare SOPL nanti jangan lupa masukkan depreciation bukannya 3.75 but it's only 1.25 million because we just include depreciation related to current years only. How about the other 2 years? For the previous 2 years should be affected in the SOCIE. Kat mana SOCIE tu? Dekat retain profit brought down. Okay, ataupun brought forward. Clear? Clear class? Sebab tu pentingnya you identify the numbers of acquisition period and when you are dealing with the transaction, you can tengok transaction tu. Why over here we include 2 plus 1? Because this revaluation happened on DOA 1st January 2017. So 3 tahun lah. Betul? Betul kelas?
Betul.
Betul.
Next, the acquisition was settled by an issue of 90 million ordinary shares in white at the fair value of 2 ringgit each. So this is CT. Okay, berapa rate bayar dekat white? So 90 million of shares times 2 ringgit, so we get 180 million. Goodwill on acquisition of white was impaired by 20%. We have impairment. Okay, impairment 20% for the year ended. Okay. Alright, SOPL dia memang dah specific. Kalau dia kata goodwill on acquisition of white was impaired by 20%, meaning to say that when you are determining goodwill or bargain purchase nanti, you wajib dapat balance yang adalah goodwill. Sebab dia mention kat sini, goodwill wujud. Then should be impaired by 20%. Kalau ada statement macam ni, tiba-tiba dapat bargain purchase, salah. You yang salah. Okay? You dah beritahu dah. When you determine goodwill nanti step number 1, mesti wajib dapat balance goodwill sebab dah bagi dah ada impairment 20%. Okay, now then look at the impairment. Dah mention dah impairment there are in 2 years, okay? Incurred for 2 years. One is 31st December 2018. Is it current year class? Is it current year? Is it current year?
No.
So we be dalam SOCIE. Yang ni efek dalam SOCIE nanti. Apa saya je SOCIE? Okay, SOCIE. Okay. And then we have another impairment. Okay, and that 31st December 2019. Alright, this one for the current period because our current year is ended 2019. So this one SOPL. Boleh? Boleh kelas?
Boleh.
But bila nak kira goodwill nanti for the impairment, you kena kali 2. Betul? Kena kali 2 sebab dia ada dua amount of impairment. Kenapa kena kali 2 kelas? Kenapa kena kali 2? Kenapa kena kali 2? Sebab dekat step number 1, when you determine goodwill, end up nanti at the end, where you need to transfer that goodwill class? ke mana perginya amount goodwill tu?
SOPI.
SOPI. Bila SOPI nilai dia accumulated. So amount goodwill you kena tolakkan dengan both impairment 2018 and 2019. Maknanya whatever amount goodwill you times dengan 20% times 2 years. One is for 18 and the other one is for 19. Sebab nanti dapat net goodwill, the amount net goodwill tu ada amount to CSOFP. Right? But untuk SOPL, you kena identify how much should be included in the current year and how much should be affected in the SOCIE. Okay? Boleh? Alright. The fair value on non-controlling interest on DOA is given 86 million. Okay, dah bagi dah NCI. So basically kalau soalan bagi macam ni, ini akan menggunakan kaedah full goodwill. Okay, tengok jap, letak full goodwill at fair value. Okay, selalu kalau bagi ni selalunya at full goodwill. Betul kelas? At fair value. So full goodwill. Okay. Any question so far? Any question? Ada soalan?
No.
Okay. Number 3. Am I too fast?
No.
No. Too slow. Nak saya speed up lagi?
Tak.
Tak. Okay. Alright. So we done with white. Okay, now we come to another acquisition. On 1st January 2018. How many years? How many years?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years. Bila 2 years, maksudnya 1 plus 1 plus 1. Boleh kelas? Boleh? Mana 1 year, previous year. Okay, ataupun you can input last year. Okay. And then 1 year is current year. Okay, so white acquired 60% of blue. Okay, now look at back. Tadi red acquired white. Now white acquired blue. So what kind of group structure that we have here?
Vertical.
Vertical.
Vertical lah. Sebab kalau saya tukar kat sini red acquired blue, then baru fellow subsidiary. So kalau fellow, we only have one holding company. Now we have 2 holding company here. Okay, red is a holding company to white and white is a holding company to blue. Betul? Betul kelas?
Betul.
So it will be vertical group structure. Okay, 60%. So maknanya kita kena calculate tadi, kena calculate apa kelas? Kalau kita deal dengan vertical group structure, what we need to calculate?
Indirect control.
Indirect controlling. Betul? Indirect controlling interest. Okay. So when the retained profit of blue was 10 million. So this is pre-retained profit. The bargain purchase arising. Okay, this one dibagi. Bargain purchase arising from the acquisition was 6 million. What do you understand from this passage? The bargain purchase arising from the acquisition was 6 million. What will the treatment here, class? Jangan you baca. Oh, dia nak maklum je ni. Okay, the acquisition white over blue. Hasilnya adalah bargain purchase. It's not just stop there. Dia ada indicator tu. Apa indication dia kat sini, class? That passage nak highlight apa kat you all? Apa yang nak highlight kat sini, kelas? Berkenaan dengan bargain purchase.
Masuk NCI.
Masuk NCI. Bargain purchase masuk NCI. Itu masuk pula bargain purchase masuk NCI.
Masuk
Retained
GRP.
GRP.
Memanglah masuk GRP. Okay. Apa dah masuk nak sampai kat sini? Maksudnya bargain purchase ni, is it affected current year? Is it current year? Is it current year class?
No.
Maksudnya bargain purchase ni diharamkan masuk dalam SOPL. Dia masuk kat mana? SOCIE, because it's related to last year. Betul? 2019. Tengok, SOPL memang memang tricky. Setiap tu memang ada indicators dia. Okay, the bargain purchase arising from acquisition. When is it the acquisition taken place? Last year.
2008.
So jangan masuk bargain purchase ni dalam group retain profit class because this is last year punya. Okay? You tak nampak ni sebab you prepare SOPI accumulated. But when we specific kepada retain profit, actually dia masuk kat mana? Retain profit last opening. Betul kelas? Betul? Betul, masuk retain profit tapi profit bila? Opening balance. Kan satu dia kat atas ni, SOCIE, bila masuk SOCIE di mana kelas? Retain profit, opening balance. Bukannya retain profit current year. Clear?
Clear.
Yeah.
Okay? So jangan buat mistake macam ni nanti. Okay. The fair value of non-controlling interest on the acquisition is given 60 million. Sebab kaedah full goodwill, normally the question will be provided to the student what will be the NCI. Satu lagi, because we need to beat the time, kalau semua all the items we need to calculate, memang tak sempatlah 3 jam untuk jawab 2 soalan. Okay, number 4. On 1st January, this one date memang kena very particular on date. Sebab kita nak fokus yang current year saja. Alright, 1st January 2019, this is current year transaction. Right, so a machine with a carrying amount of 36 million for 48 million. So 48 million is the selling price. Okay, so kita tahu dah, this item sales of asset. Okay, seller, who is the seller? Red, I put R, okay. So, nak cari apa kelas? Unrealized profit. Betul? Kalau sales of asset, definitely item that we're going to explore adalah we need to find out how much unrealized profit. Okay, so how much amount profit here class? 48 selling price minus 36.
12 million.
12 million. Just double check. Figure ni mesti appear dekat SOPL. Ada SOPL? Gain on sales of machine. Ada kelas?
Ada.
Okay. Kalau tak ada, macam mana? Kalau tak ada, macam mana kelas? Ada juga. Okay, ada sales on asset. Tapi when you go and search in the SOPL, there is no item gain on sales. So mana perginya kelas? Soalan salah ke? Mana perginya? Kalau tak ada, maksudnya ke mana? Dia dah include dalam expenses. Faham kelas? Faham? Faham?
Faham.
Kalau tak ada kat sini, maknanya kat mana? Dalam expenses. So pening lah sikit nanti sebab expenses ni semua tolak. Tolak, ada plus gain dalam expenses. Okay? So ingat tu, kalau tak ada, maknanya is recorded. Okay? As part of expenses. Okay? Boleh? Itu antara triknya lah. Tapi rare lah. Tapi pernah keluar macam tu. Alright, sudah kata soalan salah ni. Soalan salah ke? Because there is no, tak salah. Ada dalam expenses. Okay, we can treat that one as wrongly recorded lah kot. Okay, kita masuk dalam expenses. Tapi tak masalah, dia plus. Bukan dia tolak. Okay, jadi bila dia plus, expenses kita jadi apa kelas? Jadi overstated. Betul? Betul? Betul?
Betul.
Okay. Alright. Apa lagi? Where are we? Okay. So this is amount yang kita nak delete. Okay, eliminate. So debit apa kelas? Debit apa? Debit? Debit
RP.
retain profit. Siapa punya retain profit?
Rate.
Rate. Okay. Okay, and then kreditkan item. Okay. PPE, which is machine. Alright, so amount dia 12. Okay, next. Alright, machine is item depreciable asset because this asset has been disposed at profit. Okay, because selling price is higher than carrying amount. If the asset is disposed or sales on asset at profit, so depreciation become under ke over class?
Over.
Over provided. Okay, so depreciation become over provided. So what we journal entry, debit. By right, journal entry ni dah pada expert sepatutnya. Okay, apa journal entry untuk depreciation over?
Debit accumulated depreciation.
Okay, amount dia berapa? 12 bahagi 12 kali. Kaedah apa ni? Kaedah reducing balance method. Macam mana nak kira ni kelas? How are you going to calculate this?
Darab percentage tolak.
Darab persentif tolak. Darab, lepas tu tolak. Kenapa nak tolak? How many years depreciation kat sini kelas? How many years?
1 year.
1 year saja.
Current year.
Kan 1 year kan? Because it's 1st January 2019. Ataupun for during current period saja. Maknanya 1 tahun. During the year. Okay? So reducing balance method kalau first year sama macam straight line. Betul kelas?
Betul.
Second year baru dia ambil tolakkan dengan depreciation last year. Betul? Betul?
Betul.
So yang tak ada masalah kali je dengan 20%. Unless kalau soalan kat sini bagi tahun 2018. Then baru dia kena kali lepas tu tolak dengan last year. So kalau macam tu the question should provide to the student what will be the percentage of the last year. Okay? Boleh? Boleh kelas? So kali je lah.
Boleh.
Alright, so what will be the total? 5 times dengan 30%?
2.4.
2.4 million. Okay, so credit. Which account to be credited? Which account to be credited?
RP.
Who's RP?
Rate.
Great. Okay. 2.4. Okay, kalau atas ni red, bawah pun mesti red juga. Okay, number 5. During the year. Okay, so this one during the year maknanya 2019. White sold inventory worth 24 million to Red at the profit of 6 million. Red has sold half of this good to third parties. Okay, first kita tengok dulu soalan ni. There we have transaction sales of goods ataupun inventory worth 24 million. The first item here, okay, with regards to sales of goods, item yang pertama ialah inter-sales and inter-purchase. Because both figures should be the same. Okay, berapa amount dia kelas? How much sales? How much purchase? How much? How much?
24 million.
24 million, yes. Okay, 24 million. Alright. So buyer akan record as a purchase, seller akan record sebagai sales. Alright, 24. So, where to identify this inter-sales and inter-purchase is only come from sales of goods. Okay, sales or purchase is related to goods only. Kalau PPE, kita tak record dalam sales or purchases, kita terus direct effect kepada straight away to that particular PPE account. Contohnya debit machinery atau debit PPE, not debit sales ataupun debit sales, debit purchase ataupun credit sales. Okay? So ingat ni, kan ada pula yang kat sini, oh ada jual kat sini lah, so machine selling price 48. This 48 is not selling, is not inter sales or inter purchase because it's not related to goods. It's related to PPE. Okay, so that's the first item. Then baru kita identify seller. Alright, in this case, seller is white. Okay, and then we need to identify unrealized profit. Okay, how much profit? Tak payah kira dah, profit is given 6 million. Okay, so profit, how much yang remain unsold? How much yang remain?
Half.
Half. So 1/2. Dapat
3 million.
3 million. So debit, retain profit, white, 3 million. Credit apa kelas?
Inventory.
Inventory.
Inventories. 3. Okay. So there are two information here. Inter-sales, inter-purchase and also unrealized profit. Okay, number 6. On 30th December 2019, this is current year transaction as well. The plant of white that was previously revalued on 1st January 2017. Ada atas tadi, question number 2. Okay. That is it. This one. Revalued on 1st January 2017. This is first round revaluation. This one is revaluation at DOA. Plan under value at DOA. Okay. And then we have another round for the revaluation taken place at almost end of the year. Okay, was further revalued upwards by 0.5 million. However, white had not updated its book with the new value. Okay, so this one, is it revaluation on DOA? Tak, this is revaluation during the year. Kan saya kata two types of revaluation. One is at DOA, the other one is during the year. So if we have revaluation during the year, so this one will be affected dalam OCI. Okay, so habis dah journal entry class. Anda tanya under value ke over value ni? Under value ke over value?
Under value.
Under value ke over value?
Under value.
Under value. Sebab revalue upward, maknanya nilai fair value bertambah lagi sebanyak 0.5 million. So maknanya carrying amount kita kurang. So under value by 0.5. So journal entry for under value debit.
PPE.
PPE 0.5. Okay. So credit. Credit ARR 0.5. So this credit ARR which should be appear under OCI. Kalau yang tadi, nombor 2, ni credit, where is it? Credit ARR 5 million. This one should be part of determine goodwill. Dalam mana? Dalam fair value of net asset at GOA. Okay, nampak beza? Okay, dan okay, that's all. Okay, satu lagi, number 7. Okay, all companies have paid their dividends in October 2019. Semua dah bayar. Okay, double check, semua dah bayar. Okay, kat SOCIE. Kalau dividen mesti a part of SOCIE. Okay, so red have paid ordinary dividend. White pun paid the same, the ordinary dividend, and same goes to blue. Okay, white also paid for preference dividend. Okay, so kita akan tengok balik. Bila dia dah bayar, kita ingat konsep balik, maknanya when subsidiary paid the dividend, the subsidiary must provide or distribute certain portion to its holding company. Okay, so kita tengok kat sini. Mana? Okay, dah declare kan? Sebab kat sini kita ada item dalam profit and loss, kita ada dividend from subsidiary. So ini adalah intercompany transaction. Kalau dia belum bagi, so tak payah keluarkan. Kalau dah terima, kena keluarkan balik sebab dia adalah intercompany transaction. So dah terima, subsidiary dah bayar, holding dah pun terima. Okay, kalau holding belum terima, tak payah buat apa-apa sebab kita tak perlu kontrol lah. Okay, sebab subsidiary just declare saja. Portion out of subsidiary dividend belum lagi diterima, so kita tak perlu eliminate. But now dividend from subsidiary, ada item ni, dividend from subsidiary, so this indicate intercompany transaction. Okay, kita tengok. Okay. Daripada mana RAT patut dapat dividen ni kelas? Daripada mana? This is vertical. RAT acquired white. White acquired blue. So white yang akan bagi dekat red. Betul kelas?
Betul.
Blue kena bagi dividen dekat white. Always remember balik, dividen mesti
Direct control.
controlling. Okay, ingat tu, direct controlling. Okay, tengok dividen. Okay, this one is alright. Preference dividend. Preference dividend, white declare tak perlu provide to red. Kenapa kelas? Sebab red tak acquired dia punya preferential dividend, preferential capital, betul? Ini 100% NCI. So red hanya akan dapat 70% from the white ordinary share dividend. So kita ambil balik dia punya ni, kita double check. Okay, 60,000 times dengan 70. Dapat tak 42 kelas?
Dapat.
Right. Okay, so macam tu lah. Okay, double check. Betul tak? Okay, so selalunya nilai kat sini mesti kosong sebab subsidiary. Okay, this is indicate intercompany transaction. Nilai ni mesti kosong. Itu juga dengan yang saya merahkan ni, gain on sales of machine also should be kosong. Okay, sebab this one memang come from intercompany transaction. Melainkan kalau ada transaction with lain-lain company yang bukan subsidiary. Okay, so we have done with all the adjustment. Okay, so number 7 done. Kita ada tifadi 42 million. Number 8, NCI is using full goodwill, and then all profit and losses are deemed to accrue evenly throughout the years. Okay, yang ni memang akan ada. Sebab apa? Sebab sometimes we need to portion. Bila portion, kita assume dia adalah prorate. Okay, boleh bagi je. Maknanya tiap-tiap bulan sales dia sama saja. Okay, that's an assumption lah yang kita terpaksa buat. Okay, all profits and losses are deemed to accrue evenly throughout the years. Kalau tak ada ni, kita tak boleh nak portion. Okay, alright. So, requirement number 1, calculate goodwill or bargain purchase arising for the acquisition of white. Kenapa white saja? Kenapa tak sekali dengan blue? Sebab blue dah tahu dah. Blue, bargain purchase. Amount berapa kelas? 6 million. White yang tak tahu. Okay, goodwill on acquisition was impaired. Then, how much that amount goodwill? That's why kita kena proceed. Alright. Sometimes soalan dia tak friendly ya. Okay. So you kena fikir. Setiap acquisition mesti kena kira goodwill or bargain purchase. Sometimes dia tak mention pun, but you still need to determine. Okay. Macam ni kena tahu. Kalau tak tahu how much goodwill, unless dia dah bagi straight dah bagi amount impairment, the lump sum figure for impairment. So you don't need to calculate. Or unless dia kata kat sini, mungkin dia kata no goodwill, no impairment. Kata no impairment. So, tak payah kira juga. Betul kelas? Betul? Kata no impairment. Perlu tak kena kira goodwill or in bargain purchase? Tak kira goodwill. Perlu tak kelas? Perlu tak? Kalau tak ada impairment. Tak perlu. Sebab apa? Tak ada expenses. Tak kena mengenai dengan SOPL. Betul? Betul?
Betul.
Tahu tak? Itu kalau soalan test. Test tu nanti. No impairment. So selamat. Tak payah kira goodwill or bargain. Tak payah kira goodwill lah. No impairment. Because why we need to know the impairment? Because impairment is expenses. Dia akan affect dalam some is expenses will be affect dalam SOPL. Kalau tak ada SOPL pun dalam SOCIE. Okay. So kena faham tu. Okay. So memang kena cari. Sampai soalan tak mention pun. Determine. Kalau tak ada, it doesn't mean that you just follow requirement. But you need to calculate. Otherwise, you can missing value. You tertinggal transaction itu that should be included. Kalau tak kira, you tak tahu. Tata dia punya impairment tu bukan current year tapi last year punya. Affect dekat SOCIE. Okay. Ini baru 2 ya kelas. Belum masuk associate. Associate pun kena kira juga. So, every company mesti ada amount goodwill or bargain purchase. Kalau tak ada, wajib kira. Okay. Boleh? Alright. Now B, SOPL. C, statement of changes in equity. Okay. Any other questions? Ada soalan? Ada soalan tak?
So far no, madam.
So far no. Kejap saya nak share dengan you all. This is discussion. Okay, discussion. Discussion. Oops, sorry. At least you senang nak refer. Pada jenis entry kan. Alright, limit A. Discussion. Today is 25th, eh? Ni. Dapat? Group A, have you received? Double check, is it the same question? Ya, group 5B. Dapat? Have you received? Tak?
Dapat, madam.
Dapat. Saya dah send. Okay. Check. Lima B? 5B dah dapat?
Dapat.
Okay. Alright. So, saya nak pergi dekat words. Alright. So, cara nak menjawab. Okay, to follow the question. Hari ni tak ada break boleh? Saya nak habiskan. Boleh tak? Saya nak habis awal kot. 9. Boleh
Boleh.
Sebab kami tak ada kelas ya. Kami saya just provide the question, the 2 question. Satu untuk hari Khamis, buat, lepas tu submit. Saya share Google Classroom. Okay, upload you punya answer dekat Google Classroom. Okay, hari Khamis saya bagi soalan, jawab, upload sebelum tengah malam. Lepas tu satu lagi untuk hari raya. Okay, duit raya saya adalah soalan 620. Okay, so kita jawab dulu goodwill. Okay, nak kira goodwill. Yang ni saya buat table je lah. Okay, so kita pergi goodwill. Alright. Siapa boleh kira goodwill? Anyone? Alright. Goodwill A, requirement A. Alright. Kita nak kira goodwill. Definitely ni goodwill ni, determine goodwill. Sebab dah tahu dah ada impairment maknanya goodwill. The answer should be goodwill not bargain purchase. Determine goodwill. Okay, why? So CT, how much CT class tadi? 180 plus NCI. Remember, this is vertical, red, acquired, white, 70%, white, acquired blue, 60%. Betul? Okay, so relationship between red and also blue will be indirect controlling. Okay, amount, this is indirect. Alright, so 70% times 60%, how much we get? Berapa kelas? 42%. Therefore, NCR will be 58%. Detail ya. Percentage ni kita akan apply nanti. So please determine correctly the percentage. Okay. This is vertical. Okay. Now we are dealing with white. White is direct controlling. So tak ada masalah. Okay. So direct controlling. Okay. So it should be 30%. Betul kelas? Okay. But the question is already provided to us among NCI under information number 2, last paragraph, third paragraph, the fair value of NCI of white was 86 million minus fair value net asset of subsidiary at DOA. Item ordinary share capital. How much? Where to get this information, class? Under information number?
2.
Number 1. How much? Ordinary share capital of what?
240.
240. Alright. How about pre? Retain profit. How much pre-retain profit? Do we have pre-retain profit for what? Do we have?
Debit balance
Ah,
3 million.
ada. Dia ada losses kan? Debit balance losses. So kita put in bracket sebab dia losses. Sebab kita tulis profit. Betul? Pre-retain profit. But there are losses. So put in bracket losses. Okay, next. Any other items that should be included here? Apa lagi kelas?
ARR.
Okay, ARR is credit ARR. Okay, so kita add 5. I think that's all kan? Okay. So total 240. Please get ready with your calculator because there's so many items nak calculate lepas ni untuk SOPL dan also SOCIE. Okay, 240 minus 3 plus 5.
242.
242. Minus with the total CT plus NCI up there. Above, how much we get? Amount goodwill.
24.
24. Minus impairment. Alright, 20%. Okay, 20% 2 years. Okay, so 24 times 20% times 2. Berapa kelas?
9.6.
9.6. So how much net goodwill?
14.4.
14.4. So this one we should put here 2 CSOFP. Okay, this is a net goodwill after minus with the 2 years impairment. Remember, SOPI amount they are accumulated. This is net semua. Okay, so now let's look at the total impairment ni 2 years 9.6. So kita akan splitkan. Alright, so 4.8 each, betul kelas? Betul?
Betul.
Okay, so this one, satu ni akan masuk dalam SOPL, satu lagi akan masuk dalam SOCIE. Kenapa? Yang SOPL ni untuk current year, SOCIE is for previous year, 2018, 2019 current year. SOPL. Okay? Boleh kelas? So, tulis ni nanti senang. Bila nak prepare SOPL nanti tahu item apa nak masuk dah ada. Okay, this one 4.8 SOPL. What actually this item? Impairment. So tolak. Dalam SOPL tolak impairment 4.8. Okay. Settle? Ada soalan? Do you have any question with regards to A? Ada soalan tak?
No.
No. Okay, then we go back to B. Okay, nak kira SOPL. Okay, so this is CSOPL. Okay, for the year ended 31st December 2019. Okay, so saya insert here 3 column. Okay, so the last column is for total. Okay, so RM. Alright, so tengok soalan, semua tengok soalan. Okay, kita akan go through satu-satu. Okay, so kita start dengan ikut item ya. Ikut item dalam soalan. Okay, the first one is revenue. Okay, tengok format revenue which is turnover. Okay, so holding and subsidiary. Okay, kalau you tengok balik tadi, kita ada dua subsidiary. Okay, so what are the subsidiary? So subsidiary adalah white is a subsidiary to red and blue also a subsidiary to red. So the two subsidiary. So holding plus subsidiary 1 plus subsidiary 2. Okay, so 600 plus revenue for white 360 plus blue 480. Okay, lepas tu apa kelas? Tolak. This is dia punya transaction dia ataupun adjustment. Intersales. How much intersales? How much intersales?
24.
24. Okay, sambil-sambil kira. And then less COS. Okay, now calculate for COS. Okay, 240 plus 120 plus 180. You all kena calculate ya, because nanti saya akan tanya what be the total profit before tax dengan profit after tax. Okay, minus. Okay, tengok template. Okay, tolak dengan inter-purchase. Figure dia mesti sama dengan atas ni. Kalau inter-sales you 24, inter-purchase also must be 24. Kalau atas ni 100, bawah ni pun mesti 100. Okay. Now dia kata add unrealized profit less unrealized profit. Okay. Which of the adjustment ni additional information related to sales of inventory? Information number? Number
5.
Number 5. Dia kata during the year. During the year maknanya 2019. Okay. So maknanya current end of the year. Okay. So kalau during the year maksudnya akhir tahun nanti baru kita tahu kan berapa yang remain unsold. So kalau during the year selalunya adalah during the year indicate closing stock. Kalau opening, kalau the last year will be opening stock. Okay, so this is closing. So kalau closing, unrealized profit, how much unrealized profit here? 3, betul?
Betul.
Okay, so kena plus ke tolak? Plus 3. And we don't have opening. Okay, then we get gross profit. Okay, after gross profit, we have expenses. Okay, minus expenses, less expenses. Nanti figure kat sini jangan lupa letak in bracket. Nanti kan you tak bracket, you lupa nak tolak. Less COS. Okay, less expenses. Expenses 120 plus 96 plus 120. Okay. 120, 96, 120. Okay. Expenses. Kalau expenses, always look for depreciation. Okay. Kat mana ada depreciation class? Anyone? Can you highlight to me?
Info number 2.
Item number 2. Okay, we have depreciation under ke over provided. Item number 2. Under ke over?
Under provided.
Under. So kita ambil yang dia 2 plus 1 kan? Kita ambil yang current year. So how much current year?
1.25.
1.25 million.
1.25 current year, yang 1 year, 2 plus 1 kan, yang 2 years tu should be dalam SOCIE. Okay, that depreciation is under provided. Kalau under kita plus 1.25. Okay, any other depreciation? Ada lagi? Item number? Item number?
4.
4.
Number 4. Depreciation over provided. provided. How much?
2.4.
2.4. This is during the year, betul? Current year. So memang current year. So over provided. Kalau over tolak 2.4. Okay? Mudah je kan? Macam main-main je kan? Alright, next. Okay? Dia mudah sebenarnya SOPL ni. Yang tak mudahnya nak identify item tu. Which figure nak masuk? Okay, next we have gain. Add. Gain on sales of machine. Alright, amount provided here is 12. Okay, this gain on sales of machine come from information of transaction in additional information number 4. Betul kelas? Betul?
Betul.
Okay, so it's intercompany transaction minus 12. So kosong. Next, after gain, dividends. Okay, add dividends. Okay, from subsidiary. Amount 42. Okay, 42. Okay, so kita dah kira tadi, it come from, tunjuk working lagi better, 60 kali 70%. Okay, so better show the working. Okay, jangan tolak 42. So dapat kosong. Betul kelas? Betul?
Betul.
Okay. Next. Ada lagi tak? Anything else here? Ada lagi? Dah habis. Dah sampai kepada profit before taxation. Betul? Okay. So sebelum kita calculate profit before taxation, dia ada dua item tambahan yang you all kena aware. Pertama ialah impairment on goodwill. Dan kedua adalah bargain purchase. Saya put in red colour ni template tambahan. Item ni wajib kena cari. Kalau tak ada kena tengok ada ke tak ada. Okay. Ni sebelum dah habis you dah follow all the item up to profit before taxation. Masukkan these two item. Okay. Kalau tak ada buat tak dash. Jadikan dia sebagai template. Ini baru untuk subsidiary. Bila associate nanti kita akan add lagi buat additional item to be as a template. So that you tak akan tertinggal item. Okay, do we have impairment on goodwill? Soalan saya. Ada tak impairment on goodwill for current year?
Yes.
Ada.
4.8.
Berapa nilai ni kelas?
4.8.
4.8. 4.8. Do we have bargain purchase? Yes, we have bargain purchase. But that bargain purchase is last year dash. Boleh kelas?
Boleh.
Macam itulah. Okay. Dan barulah pergi pada profit before tax. Allah. Profit before tax. Profit before tax. Kira minus taxation. Right? Taxation yang paling senang sekali. Okay, siapa salah saya cari sampai next semester. Okay, 60, 36, tambah je 48. 48. Kat mana ya Allah? 48. Okay. Minus. Alright, give me what be the profit after tax. Anyone? Ramai ni nak kelas ni. Puluh-puluh ni. Cepat. What be the profit after tax? Kita tengok siapa yang betul, siapa yang salah kira. Okay. Saya nak letak kat sini indikator. Kalau impairment kita tolak. Kalau dapat bagian purchase kita add. Okay. Senang faham macam tu.
Untuk profit after tax, I got 457.35 million.
400
57.35.
457 point
35.
45
35.
35. Okay. How about others? Yang lain?
483.35.
483.35. Banyak je figure lagi. Lain? Masa betul ni? Ha? Lain? Ramailah kelas ni. Cepat. Lain? This is the best time you nak test your calculator ni. Betul tak? Calculator you reliable ke tak? Tukar baru ke tak?
Dia dapat 413.35. Jauh.
413.35.
Yang saya punya yang first tu saya salah.
Ha. Salah.
Saya dapat 413.35.
413.35. Lain? Lain? Nak test ke you punya calculator yang lain tu? How about the rest?
Madam, 413.35.
413.35. Okay. So jawapannya lah 413.35. My advice, jangan kira 2 kali. Kira sekali saja kelas. So you the total ni letakkan figure dahulu, kira betul-betul dan baru you total daripada atas ke bawah. Jangan ulang, jangan redo, jangan recalculate. Definitely you will get another figures. Jangan make yourself confused, you buang masa. Okay? So that's why working ni penting especially selalu student kalau ni 2.4 you at 24. Selalu macam tu. Okay? I wish we can return back soalan your answer script final tu. Nak beritahu macam-macam message lecturer tulis ni. Please, where is your working? Sometimes kita lupa. Student tak akan tengok script tu. Buat apa nak tulis message kan sebab cinta kat student. Because you can see, get back you punya answer script. Sebab geram dekat student ni. Where is your working? Bulat figure ni, bulat figure sana. Okay? Sebab careless. Okay, please dalam 620 tak ada. Okay, that's why saya kata kalau you buat ni semua tapi fail. This is the reason why. Okay? Alright. So habis. And then remember we have tadi kita ada OCI. Remember class? Ada? Ada item OCI?
Ada.
So we have surplus on revaluation. Siapa punya? Holding ke subsidiary? Asset siapa? Surplus. Holding asset holding or asset subsidiary? Asset siapa? Asset blue. Betul class? Asset blue? Blue ke white?
White.
White, ma'am.
White. Kenapa saya cakap ni kita kena identify ni? Sebab kalau holding tak ada apa-apa. Kalau subsidiary kita ada extra working nanti kat bawah. Okay? Sebab subsidiary kena keluarkan item NCI. Holding tak ada NCI. Okay? So that's why kena letak indicator kat sini siapa punya surplus on revaluation. 0.5. Tambah 4, 1, 3, betul? 8, 5. Betul kelas? Ada 2 total. Okay. The first is total untuk TCI. total comprehensive income, you can use this short form. Okay, dan juga PAT. Belum siap lagi ni. Requirement B, belum. Okay, then kita akan buat working. Start dengan PAT dulu. PAT attributable to. Okay, kita split into holding and NCI. So NCI should be working one. Ada working kat sini, working one. And then holding company should be the balancing figure. Okay, so the total here should get back 413.35. So saya proceed terus kat bawah. PCI attributable to holding and NCI. 413.85. Okay. So total mesti sama dengan yang atas. Okay, for PAT and also TCI. Okay. So working one ni yang kita kena tunjuk, working one. Okay, so working one ni saya akan tulis dekat, saya akan handwritten Okay. So boleh kelas? Ni dah almost nak menjawab soalan B. Okay. So sekarang ni kita tengok dulu. Nak dapatkan balancing figure, we need to work out first NCI. Boleh kelas? So far okay? Dapat simple je kan? SOPL. Simple je. Okay. So kita pergi kepada working. Macam mana working one? Okay. Next class nanti, next after raya, kita akan buat dalam table. Okay. Ini saya tunjuk secara ni. Sebab it depends Sometimes student suka dalam table, student suka buat asing-asing. Okay. Saya suka buat asing-asing supaya nampak lagi clear. Okay. Alright, tengok format. Profit attributable to non-controlling interest, NCI. Dah? Tengok format? Tahu tak format mana ni? Do you know which format to refer?
Yes.
This one, format ni kelas. Kita akan start dengan profit after tax of subsidiary, add or less adjustment of S, less preference dividend, and then kita akan multiply with the NCI. Okay, so this format. Okay, so kita ada dua subsidiary. NCI only meant for subsidiary. So kita mula dengan the working one. Working one NCI. Ini cara kita nak jawab lah. Okay, kita start dulu dengan PAT of siapa? First subsidiary? White. Okay, tengok soalan. SOPL. How much profit after tax of white? How much?
108.
Yes, 108. Alright. So, next format kata plus minus adjustment. Okay, now we tengok soalan journal entry that I share with you just now. Okay, now we are looking for any debit or credit retained profit white. Now searching. Do we have any debit or credit retained profit white? Ada?
Ada.
Number 2. Is it? Is it number
Yes.
Ingat ni PAT so ini semua current year. Okay, minus unrealized profit kan? Depreciation. Betul depreciation? Depreciation. Okay. Dia debit retain profit. Debit maksudnya tolak. 1.25. 1 year, current year semua. Ni semua current year because it's PAT. Profit after tax come from question for the year. Okay, next. Apa lagi? Number 2, number 3, number 4. Number 4 dah. Number 4 red. Number 5. Okay, number 5 we have unrealized profit. Debit retain profit white. Unrealized profit minus 3. Okay, ada lagi? Ada lagi? Ada ke tak ada? Ada ke tak ada? Ada lagi?
Tak ada.
Tak ada. Okay. Kalau you tengok kat sini, ini saya tunjuk based on journal entry. Okay. Another way, tengok balik tadi. Item ni mesti ada dalam SOPL. Okay. Dalam jawapan tadi SOPL. Tengok balik SOPL jawapan tadi. Nampak tak? Adjustment. Cuma kat sini you tak nampak siapa punya. Betul? Just numbers. Ini 1.25 plus kan? Nampak plus? Nampak? You add. Dekat NCI you tolak. Betul? 3 plus 3. Dekat NCI you tolak. Sebab these two item is belongs to white. Kalau dekat atas ni tambah, dekat NCI tolak. Kalau dekat atas ni tolak, kat bawah sana tambah. Boleh kelas? Itu satu cara lah. Tapi kalau you guna cara yang kedua ni susah. Because you don't know which that item belongs to siapa. Okay, mudah tengok journal entry. Bila journal entry you tahu this one is belongs to siapa punya white. Okay, dah habis. Okay, next format kata minus preference share dividend. Alright, what? Ada tak preference share dividend untuk white? Ada. Berapa nilai dia kelas? Berapa nilai dia? Berapa nilai dia kelas?
20.
20. Okay, dah tolak dengan preference share dividend, that's it, habis. Okay, profit available to ordinary shareholders. How much class? 108 minus 1.25 minus 3 minus 20. How much? How much?
83.75.
83.75. Ini top to down. Now kita left to right pula. Okay. So saya nak kali. Kali dengan NCI. Apa yang kena kali? Preference share dengan ordinary share. Say preference share and ordinary share. Ini preference share. Ini ordinary share. Okay. How much NCI for preference share? Berapa?
100%.
100. So, you akan dapat 20. Okay. Maknanya 100% maknanya 1 lah kan? 100% divided by 100 maknanya 1. So, 220. Okay. This one, 83.75 times dengan how much? Dia punya NCI? 30%. So, we get
25, 125.
25 point
125.
12513. Can we put 13? To maintain 2 decimal places, okay? Put 13. Alright? Okay. So habis. Okay? Total 45.13. Okay? Sepatutnya. Alright. Remember tadi kaedah ni guna kaedah apa NCI kelas? Kaedah apa?
Full goodwill.
Okay. So yang saya tunjuk ni, kalau kaedah yang digunakan adalah partial, so we have done here, settle, 45.13. But if NCI is using full goodwill, okay, remember tadi kita ada impairment current year, okay, ini nak tahu kena proceed tak proceed, tengok balik dalam you punya soalan, dalam you punya jawapan tadi, ada tak impairment? Ada. Ni. Betul? Ni impairment you ni. 4.8. Betul kelas? Bila ada impairment ni, maknanya akan affect dekat NCI. What is the journal entry for this impairment class? What is the journal entry? Debit, retain profit rate, debit, NCI. Betul kelas? Betul? Betul?
Betul.
Okay. Ni rate 70%. You dah masukkan amount dia full 4.8. Okay. This one 30%. So kita nak kontra balik. Okay. So dekat sini kita akan tolak. Ini hanya untuk full ya. Full goodwill. Okay. Minus impairment. Amount 4.8. Daripada mana datang 4.8? Daripada jawapan you kat atas tadi. You minus impairment 4.8 times berapa NCI dia? 30%. Dapat berapa kelas?
1.44.
1.44. Then baru dapat net figure. 45.13 minus with 1.44 you will get
For the 3.969.
69. Okay kelas? So ingat ni, yang ni optional sekiranya full goodwill saja. Kalau full goodwill, tak ada NCI, tak ada impairment pun tak perlu masukkan. Full goodwill and ada impairment incurred in the SOPL. Okay? Syarat dia mesti incurred impairment dan dia ada full goodwill dan kena tolak based on dia punya NCI portion. Clear? Boleh kelas? Boleh?
Boleh.
Kalau partial, tak perlu tolak impairment. Okay? Dekat NCI. Okay. Ini white. Sekarang nak pergi kepada apa ni? Satu lagi. Saya buat kat sini lah. Sebab dia pendek ni. Okay. PAT. You all sama kat bawah lah. PAT of blue pula. Okay. Berapa nilai PAT of blue? Profit after tax is 132. Okay. Any adjustment? Any adjustment? Ada adjustment tak? PAT of blue? Ada tak debit or credit retain profit blue? Ada?
Ada.
Ada ke? Oh, ada kat saya belum buat kat bawah lah. Okay. PAT. Ada ke? Ada ke? PAT.
Oh tak ada.
Of
Salah.
132. Tak ada kan blue? Saya rasa tak ada.
Tak ada.
Okay, tak ada adjustment. Plus minus adjustment. Ni saya tunjuk je lah. You all boleh ignore this one tak perlu tulis. Adjustment dash tak ada. Okay, next kita akan tolak apa? Preference share dividend. Blue ada preference share dividend ke? Dividend? Tak ada. Dash. So habis. So 132, this is profit available to ordinary shareholders. So yang ni kosong lah kan? Tak ada kan? Kosong, 0%. So kosong. Yang ni kali, okay, how much NCI blue? How much NCI blue class? NCI blue. Cepat. Yes, 58%. How much we get? 132 times dengan 58%.
76.56.
76.56. Okay. So dapat figure ni. So total dapat 76.56. So figure ni kita akan combine dua-dua ni. Tambah dua ni. For all subsidiary. NCI for all subsidiary. For 3.96 and for 3.69 plus 76.56. How much we get? How much? Cepat.
120.25.
120.25. Betul?
Betul.
Okay. 120.25. Kita bawa ke jawapan tadi. This one. 120.25. Okay, cari kelas. Balancing figure. 413.35 minus 120.25. Dapat berapa?
Dapat 293.6.
293.6. 293.6. Betul?
Betul.
Okay. Alright. So, figure ni saya letak kuning. Kenapa? Figure ni kita akan hantar ke requirement C, SOCIE. Figure ni kita akan transfer to SOCIE. Figure apa? Figure PAT attributable to. Okay, belum habis lagi. Bawah. Alright. So, this one also balancing figure. Okay, NCI. Okay, NCI ni kalau atas ni salah, bawah pun salah. Kenapa? Figure NCI di atas ni kita akan bawa turun ke bawah. 120.25 plus. Okay. Tengok OCI. OCI because PCI ni related to OCI. We have surplus or revaluation with regards to subsidiary which is Y. Put in bracket. Nilai dia 0.5 kali how much NCI untuk Y.
At 30%.
30%. Total lah dapat berapa? Hmm. 0.5 times 0.03 dapat 15. Plus dengan 120.25 you dah akan dapat 120.4. Betul?
Betul.
120.4. Okay. 0.6. Okay. So balancing figure 413.85 minus 120.4 dapat
293.45.
293.45. Okay. So siap. Okay. 293.45. Okay. So ini adalah jawapan untuk B. Okay. Ini untuk B.
Madam nak tanya.
Ya.
Yang balancing figure yang pertama tadi minus 413.35
35.
Dapat 293.1 kan?
Saya tak tahu. One ke? Yang lain?
One.
One. Okay. Lepas tu? Bawah betul ke? Yang betul lah? Okay. Yang bawah ni betul?
Betul.
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 Alright. So, dah settle. Okay. C. Okay. C adalah CSOCIE. Okay. Consolidated statement of for the year ended 31st December 2019. Tengok jam pukul berapa. Sempat tak ni? Very quick one. Okay. 3. Insert 3 column. Okay. So, based on the template tadi, yang ni saya letak dulu. This one group retain profit. Soalan minta kan group retain profit and NCI. Okay. Alright, kita akan start dengan retain profit opening. Okay, balance brought forward to put down. Okay, this is opening retain profit. kita akan add dengan profit for the year. Okay, profit for the year. Okay, dan kita akan, alright, kita akan less. Okay, kita akan less dengan appropriation. Okay, appropriation, kita ada dua kat sini. Kita ada tengok SOCIE balik, statement of changes in equity, extract diberi, kita ada ordinary share dividend. Dan kita juga ada preference share dividend. Kita tak ada transfer to reserve. Okay, tak apa, tak ada masalah. Okay, and then kita akan dapat nanti nilai kat sini, retain profit carried forward. Okay, saya besarkan. Sekejap. Figure yang saya highlighted in yellow ni bawa ke kat mana? Add profit for the year. Ini adalah figure daripada CSOPL 293.1, column group retain profit because holding company, NCI 120.25. Boleh kelas? Boleh? Boleh?
Boleh.
Boleh.
Ini dah tanda pada ni. So jangan malas tulis je. Profit for the year ni ada markah, ada tick kat sini untuk item saja. Profit for the year. Sebab student selalu malas tulis. Itu dekat figure. Figure tak ada tick sebab tak ada double penalize. Sebab dah tahu dah figure ni tak betul. Student tak pernah, kalau bagi tick ni tak dapat tick pun figure ni. Sebab figure bagi tak pernah betul. So kita divert kepada item. Okay. Okay, kita pergi yang senang dulu. Dividend. Dividend untuk column group retain profit, kita ambil dividend declare or paid by holding saja. Tengok SOCIE soalan. Okay. Ordinary dividend paid, red, 60. Ordinary, minus 60. Okay, preferential dividend, red, tak ada, dash. Okay, NCI. NCI kita fokus on dividend declare or paid by subsidiary. Tengok white, ordinary dividend paid 60. Okay, saya buat sini 60. Okay, berapa nilai NCI untuk white? Berapa NCI untuk white?
30.
30%. So you get here 18 minus 18. Kena minus because ni last. Okay. Belum habis lagi. Okay. Blue also declare ordinary dividend paid 24. 24 times how much? How much NCI for blue?
58%.
58% is this is dividend. Dividend hanya direct controlling.
Oh, 40.
Ingat tu? Boleh ya? Jangan salah pak. Okay? Dividend mesti always direct. So, acquisition white dengan blue 60. So, 40%. Dapat berapa? 24 times dengan 40%.
9.6.
9.6 minus. Okay, preferential dividend. Preferential dividend. Okay. Kita ada untuk white sahaja. Okay. White. So 24. NCI dia 100%. So maknanya minus 200. Sorry, 20. 24. What's this? 24? 24, 20. Okay, boleh? Dividend ni tak sepatutnya salah sebab kita ambil je transfer the figure, especially for group retain profit, which is come from 100% from column holding company. Okay, daripada SOCIE. This one subsidiary punya but kena portion dengan NCI. Okay, yang complicated kat mana? Yang opening ni. Okay. Dalam soalan kita ni tadi, dekat atas ni, kita ada, okay, ni nak kena highlight ni. Kita ada, this one class, TCR attributable revaluation, betul kelas? Ni untuk TCI. Kalau ada revaluation during the year. Okay, saya highlight. Ini juga kena transfer to SOCIE. Revaluation during the year. So 0.5 times dengan 30% dapat berapa kelas? Revaluation during the year. Kolom NCI, sebab ni NCI. Berapa nilai dia?
0.15.
0.15.
5.
Alright, boleh kelas? Nilai ni datang sini. Okay. Satu lagi, sebab soalan kita ni ialah melibatkan group structure yang ada indirect. Okay? Ingat ya? Yang ada indirect. Termasuklah kalau mixed group structure, we have indirect controlling. Vertical, kita juga ada indirect. So dekat sini bila ada indirect, kita ada indirect city. Okay? Ini indirect city. Yang ini hanya untuk vertical and mix sahaja. Fellow tak ada indirect city. Okay. Tengok balik you punya tadi. Berapa indirect city? Nak kira indirect city kelas. Nak kena indirect city, nak kena kira balik. Kat sini tak ada. Ada ni ke? Indirect city. Ni apa ni? NCI. New. Indirect city. Alright. Tak ada masalah nak kira indirect city. Kita ada red, white, kita ada blue. 70, 60. White bayar kat blue berapa tadi kelas? City dia berapa? 30,
360.
360 ke 36 je? 360 million cash, betul? Betul?
Betul.
Nak kira kan? Nak kira indirect city. Macam mana nak kira indirect city dalam, sebab soalan tak minta you prepare untuk blue kan? So tak adalah working kat sini. So tu kata kena tahu okay? Indirect city kita akan mula dengan 70 dan juga 30%. Remember, kita akan ambil percentage ke atas, city di bawah. Okay, so 360 times 70% and then 360 times 30%. Okay, ini kolom goodwill, kolom NCI. Yang kita nak hanyalah yang kolom NCI. Berapa ni kelas? 360 times 30%. Yang ni yang kita akan bawa ke SOCIE. Okay, so 360 indirect city. Right? Saya buat kasih working. 360 times 30%. Okay, 360 times dengan 60% dapat
108.
Remember dekat indirect dia punya NCI adalah negatif, betul? 108. So put in bracket. Itu sahaja. Okay? Yang atas ni sempat tak? Alah, lebih dah. Lebih masa dah. Okay? Boleh? So tak apalah, nanti kalau ni buat mana yang boleh dulu, nanti yang opening tu tinggalkan dahulu. Boleh? Tak sempat. Okay, sebab nak kena explain yang opening ni. Okay, so nanti kalau saya bagi latihan, okay, you all just buat je SOCIE, isikan all the particulars, except just leave it for opening. Is it okay? Boleh? Boleh kelas? Okay, so basically ni lah. Okay, so ni saya put in red colour because this is additional. This is additional. Ini baru sikit kelas, nanti masuk associate tambah lagi ni, panjang lagi tambah. Ada a few rows lagi kita tambah. Okay, revaluation during the year. Okay, in case kalau ada OCI. Okay, and then indirect city if you are dealing with vertical and mixed. Remember test 2 nanti adalah vertical. So mesti ada ni, wajib ada. Final tak ada kelas. But final, you have been given fellow subsidiary. So indirect city ni tak ada dalam SOCIE. Faham? Faham? Okay?
Faham.
Okay. So yang ni figure ni datang daripada semua ni ada datang daripada ini datang daripada SOPL. Okay, indirect revaluation dengan profit for the year. Okay, so itu saja. Alright, so saya share dengan you all ni semalam.